Friends, welcome to Abhivakti India's Future Classroom. In today's episode of Quantitative Aptitude, let us learn some tips, tricks, and techniques to solve the problems on time, speed, and distance. Welcome to Excel in PO exam. Here is the first question. Two men A and B walk from P to Q a distance of 21 km at 3 km per hour and 4 km per hour respectively. B reaches to Q, returns immediately and meets A at R. Find the distance from P to R. Two men A and B, they start walking from the point P to Q. A starts with a speed of 3 km per hour and B starts with 4 km per hour. B reaches the point Q and returns immediately and comes to point R. That time A reaches the point R. It means they both meet here, A and B. So this R is a meeting point of both A and B. This shows that B has traveled a distance of P to Q and back to R. It means PQ plus QR. Therefore, the distance traveled by B is PQ plus QR. Whereas A reaches to point R, it means he has covered a distance of PR. Therefore, the distance covered by both A and B, that will be equal to what? PQ plus QR plus PR. But QR plus PR, that is equal to PQ, and therefore you will get this as PQ plus PQ. Therefore, it is equal to twice of PQ. But what is the distance PQ? It is given as 21 km. So which is equal to 21 into 2, that is 42 km. So both A and B have travelled a distance of 42 km. S1 and S2, this ratio is equal to what? 3 by 4. And therefore the distance travelled by A, that is equal to PR, that will be equal to what? It is 3 by 7 into 42, and that is equal to 18 km. So here the distance PR is what? It is 18 km. The next question is, a man takes 8 hours to walk a certain distance, certain place and ride back. However, he could have gained 2 hours if he had covered both way by riding. How long would he have taken to walk both ways? Now here, as it is said that a man takes 8 hours to walk to a certain place and ride back, means the walking time plus riding time, that is equal to 8 hours. And it is said that however he could have gained 2 hours if he had covered both ways by riding. It means that the walking time minus riding time, the difference between these two should be 2 hours. This is the equation number 1 and this is the equation number 2. Solve these two equations simultaneously and you will get the answer. So here if you add these two equations, riding time will get cancelled and you will get twice of walking time, that is equal to 10. And twice of walking time means it is both ways, and therefore the required time is 10 hours. So a man will take 10 hours to walk both ways. Next question is, without any stoppage, a person travels a distance at an average speed of 80 km per hour, and with stoppages he covers the same distance at an average speed of 60 km per hour. How many minutes per hour does he stop? Now a person starts walking from one point to the another point with a speed of S1 is equal to 80 km per hour. And S2 is equal to another speed, that is 60 km per hour. When he travels with 80 km per hour, suppose he takes T1 time, and when he travels with 60 km per hour, he takes T2 time. And therefore T1 time, that will be equal to what? X by 80. T1 is equal to X by 80 and T2 is equal to X by 60. Here what is X? X we are taking as total distance. So distance upon speed is equal to time. So T1 will be equal to X upon 80 and T2 is equal to X by 60, and therefore the difference between these two timings, that is T2 minus T1, that is equal to X by 60 minus X by 80, and this you get as X by 240. This is the difference in the time. Therefore the rest he has taken per hour will be equal to X by 240, that will be divided what? X by 60. And so this is what? X by 240 multiplied by 60 by X. So X and X will get cancelled, 0 and 0 will get cancelled, 6 1s are 6, 6 4s are 24, and therefore it is equal to 1 by 4, and 1/4 means what? It is 15 minutes per hour. So he takes a rest of 15 minutes per hour. Friends, now it is your time. Try it yourself. Here are the 3 questions. Solve. 2 cyclists travel with a constant speed. One cyclist travel 30 km in 2 hours. Then in how many hours other cyclists travel 40 kilometers? Second question is, 2 persons A and B started from 2 different places towards each other. If the ratio of their speeds is 3:5, then what is the ratio of a distance covered by A and B respectively till the points of meeting? A certain distance covered by a train with a certain speed If half the distance is covered in double time, then the ratio of this speed to that of the original one is what? Solve these three questions, give your answers through comments, and even the method what you have used to solve this. Friends, here we suggest you few videos. Just click on the links and view all these videos. I hope you might have liked this and enjoyed this video. If yes, like it by just clicking on a thumbs up button, then share it with your friends, and most important is that subscribe to a channel so that you will get all details right into your mailbox. Friends, thank you very much. Friends, you might have enjoyed this video. Then go to thumbs up button and click. Then go to share tab and share with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus and many more. And to get the updates right in your mailbox, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.